My friend John just found the best yard sale I've probably ever heard of. Sealed PS1 games. I think Tactics Ogre was in the picture. Bins full of display flats for the store. New old stock Final Fantasy VII t-shirts. We're gonna go check it out right now. You want me to buy it all?
Yeah, then you don't got to put it away.
You got it. Are you serious, man?
Yeah, that's yours. The guy owned a video game store back in the 80s, 90s. He passed away, and his sister's selling everything. And I ask her how much on this, how much on that. And she's like, she gives me $5, $10, $20 price. And I get a big pile, and it's like, all right. She's like, just give me 40.
Is that whole bin strategy guides?
I'm not exactly sure.
Some magazines too. All right, so the good news about this whole situation is that the lady ended up posting some of the stuff for sale on Marketplace eventually, and another guy ended up buying a whole storage unit for about $5,000.
That's different, huh?
Yeah. So she did get some actual money out of this stuff.
A lot of the stuff he had was sealed.
Were you just passing by, or you saw the ad posted somewhere?
No, walking around at the trailer flea market. My friend calls me up, the old guy that I buy the cast iron pans for.
Yep.
He's like, hey, there's some video game stuff over here at the yard sale. I was like, yeah, what kind? He's like, well, I see Xbox, Sega. I was like, where's it at?
There's some decent titles too.
Yeah, I know. I looked one of them up.
What would make you happy on this bin? Without looking more of them up, you know, like how deep you're into it?
I think she was charging me like $5 a game. And I just said, how much for the whole total? Because it was a mix. Like, it had some Sega CD games in there.
Do you still have those?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't sold it. It's like 73 shirts.
About like 75.
How about 80 for the computer stuff? That way we're at an even 100. Just slide that toad out there.
All right.
These things.
Do you see Castlevania in here by any chance?
I don't think I saw Castlevania.
So good. Do you know what you're asking on the sealed copy you got?
I'm probably going to put it up for close to 4.
All right. That's a good one.
Yeah, I had that game.
Game's fun. Hard, but awesome.
A lot of games I'd never even heard of. It's another one of those.
Were you selling this as a whole stack, or?
Yeah.
Did you have a price in mind for
I
it?
have no idea.
These would be impossible to find comps on, so it's basically like, what number would you like? But I think I do want to try and get them. Armored Core is a good one.
Yeah. Monster Rancher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea what to even call them.
I just store display things.
Yeah, I got more store displays. Still got the 64 ones in there too.
But you're cool at 150?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll do that. GoldenEye. Yeah, so I think what they must have done is just like copy the box art and then print these out to put on shelves.
That way people weren't walking off with the games.
Yeah, I'm interested in all that stuff, man.
Oh, I know. When are you going to see this stuff again?
No. Street Fighter Turbo Guide. I can finally beat my wife.
There you go.
That sounded wrong. But yeah, she kicks my ass at pool and Street Fighter.
Man, I wasn't even into video games when I was a kid. My dad bought me a bike stick. Get the fuck out of the house.
It took a lot of wearing down on my mom and my grandma to get one. And they weren't the ones who even bought it for us. It was my grandmother's sister, my great aunt.
There was a crazy amount of these things left, but all the covers were ripped off. And there probably some that were still good. But
See, that's why I'm asking, John. I want to see what you guys left behind.
we dug through it for hours.
Now, as you see in the video, each tub that he brings out gets substantially better. And this is all from one single yard sale that he wanted to keep a secret from me for 1,000 very understandable reasons. Oh, the last Bronx, yeah. Bronx, yeah, I didn't even know they made this on CD. I know it's on Genesis. Yeah, price on the X band?
I don't know.
It's super clean, man. Ridiculous. Wow.
It's missing a little styrofoam.
Almost running out of battery on the GoPro too. That is crazy. Wow. I still say this is probably the coolest yard sale I've ever heard of. Winter catalog of a GameCube. Oh yeah. So you wanted to trade the system for the box? Did he sell all the Final Fantasy ones?
No. I found 2 more.
When you went back?
Yeah.
Does it have the same tag, the Oneida?
Names.
Names, alright. I'm just hoping I can get at least one of those Final Fantasy 7 ones.
You wanna look at them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. At a yard sale for nothing. Next to nothing. Amazing. The shirts honestly might be one of the coolest things so far, man. I know that even in bad condition, the Final Fantasy ones are like, yeah, somewhere around there. Even with holes sometimes.
The guy that I sold those other 3 to,
Mm-hmm.
if I would have known that they were like that valuable, I would have sold them.
Yeah.
No, I think everything was nice.
Yeah, it's some that was still in the plastic too.
Yeah, they're down here.
This is a StarCraft one.
There's 3 more in there. I think she was charging $2 a shirt, but she sold me the whole pack for $2. And then she did a big bundle, and the price got even cheaper.
And you got
For
it.
Christmas.
Are you serious, man?
Yeah, that's yours.
You gotta be kidding me.
Man, I still got more.
Wow.
Going back to the sale, you never know. There might be boxes full of them.
Even if there is, man, thank you. Thanks, John.
You've always been fair with me, so
Yeah, man, try to be.
shit that I don't know about, you advise me. So
That's the way I like to try and do business, man. Where everybody wins.
honesty goes a long way.
Yeah. With some people. Not with everybody.
Other people, they're like, okay, thanks, and then they want to screw you over. You're gonna keep it and wear it?
Yes. Well, I don't even know about wearing it because they're probably gonna spill coffee on it the first time I wear it. But what were you thinking when you found this one?
Throw it in the pile, keep moving.
Yeah. Still has a damn hang tab on the back.
Go good with the display box.
Yes. And the guide. Yeah, I'd probably ask like 500
Yeah.
for the bundle.
That's clean, huh?
Yeah.
I'll put this one back inside.
Yeah.
Got a little tape on it.
And this is just part of that whole bin over there.
Yeah, it came in that tote that she said she had to get $40 for.
Yeah, I never used one myself, to be honest.
I didn't even know it was made by Nintendo.
You never plugged it in? I bet you it works though, man. Everything from this place.
I can't wait to see what I get next.
Do you know where you're planning on asking for this one, or are you gonna hold on to it?
I don't know. And it would probably be a bundle with the games.
But that's not to say there were no games at all. There were sealed Virtual Boy games, N64 games that were still in the baggies with every single piece of paper that came with it. Looked like they had barely ever been played. Still had the cellophane around it. Just incredible condition that I'm still hoping to get. You want me to buy it all?
Yes. Yeah, then you don't gotta put it away.
Sealed expansion pack?
No,
Close.
no expansion. It's got the.
Oh, okay.
the
$9.95. Red dot clearance. Actually,
Like Hollywood Video, I think, is what did that.
crazy. You know who got the TurboGrafx slot?
No, I'm waiting to see if there's a turbo graphics. Just her broad. She just emptied out.
Oh, I mean the 3DO stuff.
Yeah. It's a younger kid.
Oh, okay.
Every time you say something, he's like, yeah. Just sucks.
Yeah.
Because he probably didn't even play.
Would 200 be offensive?
Yeah. Genesis. I believe that was $90.
Yeah, I couldn't even, it wouldn't scan for me.
Yeah, $90 on the other computer.
All right.
Perfect price charging.
I want to say that's going to be around 60, but I could be off. Is that Galactic Pinball a good one?
I think it's $30.
All right, let's check all this out. All right, so that was certifiably insane. Not just the rareness of the items, but the prices he was getting on these things. I mean, did you see that Resident Evil 2 t-shirt? All the store displays, the Virtual Boy for probably 10 bucks. You got it in a bin with the Sega Saturn and other stuff in there too. We got some strategy guides here. We got posters to go through. We have, I think these are original N64 boxes that were taken off probably for rentals, and they're in pristine condition. We got a lot of stuff to get to, so let's do it. Overall, a lot of surprising value in that bin for just $20. I think he was really just trying to get rid of that and clear some space and weight out of his garage, and picked up what looks like the first issue of PlayStation Magazine. Here's issue number 3 of PlayStation Magazine. There's a lot of these EGMs that I should be able to bundle together for a nice price. Killer Instinct, quick reference card that might have come with the game. I'd have to double check that. Nintendo Winter 2002 catalog. Another Winter 2002. Do have a couple Nintendo Powers in here somewhere. This is one of them. WCW on the cover. Sonic Spinball and Sonic Chaos Game Pro. This magazine might actually hold some value, and I'll probably have to lot these up. I have a whole bin of stuff like that. Sega Visions, Eternal Champions, another Game Pro. These are actually pretty nice. This whole stack was 50 bucks. Doom 32, Mortal Kombat 2 strategy guide. I think there's a Street Fighter one in here as well. Another Game Pro Comic Zone. Nintendo Power. Yeah, there's a Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Resident Evil 2 and Duke Nukem Game Pro. So it looks like this guide, because it has the cards in it, and I knew once I found the comps mentioning with cards that this one would have it, because everything from this collection that John was able to find is just immaculate. Like the games look like if they're open they were never played, that kind of thing. And I knew the cards would be in here, and they are, and it looks like it should go for $150 in that condition. Here we go. So you can see it's just really cool art, and got some special moves on the back of each card for that character. Now, I haven't looked up comps on this one yet, but it mentions tattoos being inside the book, and I know they're going to be in there. And sure enough, temporary Mortal Kombat 2 tattoos from the 90s, still sitting right there in perfect condition. I think this book without that should go for around 20 to 30, but I'm going to try and check some comps right now. So the only comp I could find is asking 75, but it's not sold yet. And it looks like there's 12 total available and only 1 sold, so the sell-through rate is not great on this. But still, I think in that condition, I'm probably going to ask about $50. Two game posters here. This one is Jersey Devil. Got these each for $5. This one on the back has rubber band that actually like dried off and stuck to it, as you can see right here. And this one is for Blasto. It's double-sided, but it's a little bit crumpled up. But paid $5 a piece on these, and not sure what'll come back out of it, if anything, but I just thought they were pretty cool. A lot of this stuff was hard to find any comps at all for, including these Tekken 3 promo stickers. I think there's around 20 of them. Paid $25 for that whole stack, and also a Tekken 3 calendar. Again, I couldn't find anything about it. Paid $100 for this pair here, this complete in-box X band for the Sega Genesis. Sold one a while back for around 40 or 50 loose. And then this Time Crisis just looks like it's in amazing condition. The ones that I saw sold on eBay were anywhere from $100 to $200, but none of them were in quite this condition on the box. And here's the inside. Again, the game looks like it's barely been ever removed from the box. It's got all the inserts here. It's got all the promotionals. And it looks like the gun con's never even been removed from the bag. And those Resident Evil 2 displays just about blew my mind. I think all of them still have the tabs on the back. Never used, never put up. Perfect condition, until I do something to them while I'm trying to make a video. And this box looks like it's never been straightened out either. I think I paid $100 just for these 3 pieces. Very difficult to find any comps, but I mean, I feel pretty good about it. There's also a Tekken 3 display stand. It kind of pops up. Never been straightened out. Does not look like it's ever been used. It's still in the bag. It's got a little bit of like a bend up on this top part of the flame in the back, but I'm trying to express that with a lot of this stuff. It's very speculative. I think I paid $50 on this. I haven't really even checked eBay yet. Got this Game Boy camera pin for $20. Honestly, don't know what I can resell it for. I just felt like a good price to offer them. It's still in the bag, and I've never seen anything like that before. I know some pins can go for good money. I haven't checked eBay, so let's do that now. And of course, there are 0 comps available, maybe on WorthPoint, but I don't have a subscription. These are those N64 boxes, which I thought were more of those fold-up kind of shelf or store displays, but the ink on this is just crazy. It's got all the little details like the serial numbers, barcodes. Yeah, I think these are all original boxes, and aside from, you know, little scratches, they're in amazing condition. This one actually was a store display box, but I still think that alone should have some value. Another one for Quest 64, Aero Gauge. I think there's some Sega ones here. Jurassic Park, Lost World, Wake, Chopper Attack, Bio Freaks, Quake, Mortal Kombat 4. I think there's 2 or 3 of those. What I think will really help these is just the condition of them. It's almost impossible to find a box in this shape on eBay or anywhere. I mean, they're all pretty much flawless. Now, these things are kind of insane. I don't know really what the value is on each of them. There's some nice titles in here. Ghost in the Shell. I think there's 2 Final Fantasy Tactics, Mere Creatures, along with some like NASCAR 98 mixed in, Nuclear Strike, Shido Blade, didn't notice that one before. The Armored Core, Monster Rancher. There's the Final Fantasy Tactics. There was Spawn in here too. I just think that's awesome. Just the rarity of these things, and to be in this kind of condition really is like some kind of time capsule from around 1997. Just exploded at a lonely little yard sale. All of this stuff, by the way, was still there at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, so it must not have been well advertised. Oh, Einhander. I think that's another Ghost in the Shell. I saw one comp for, I think it was Final Fantasy Origins. Sub-Zero for $150 for one of these. And that was a sold price, but I was kind of blown away by that. Again, I looked that up after we had agreed to buy these. which was at $3 a piece, so around $150. And of course, some of them might not even be sellable. Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot and Jet Moto too. And that really does do it for this one. Thanks for everyone to coming and hanging out in my garage for a while, and to everyone that keeps finding this channel and clicking that subscribe button. Haven't been able to post a video for weeks, so I really do appreciate that, and I'll see you guys next time.